Shalom. This is to all Israelite groups and all Israelite communities and all breakoffs from One West and breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs from breakoffs. No matter what rainbow uniform you wear, red, white, purple and white, all white, it don't matter. You should all treat the ISUPK like your weird, misunderstood Sabbaths. You shouldn't do anything until you counsel with the ISUPK. We'll tell you when and what to eat. We'll tell you who to marry. We'll tell you who to have sex with and how. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your wives. We'll tell you how to resolve conflicts with your kids, your brothers, your sisters, your parents, your friends, everybody. We'll tell you when and how to pray. We'll tell you how to direct your life in a way that's pleasing to the Most High God of Israel and our Black King Yahushua, aka Jesus Christ. We will be to you instead of a God. Just like the Most High told Moses in Exodus 4:16 that Aaron would be to him instead of a mouth and he would be to Aaron instead of a God, that's what we'll do for you. It is what you all need because none of you know what the fuck you are doing. I pray you understand. Shalom.
Hey, I don't give a love to fuck about what them bitches gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't give a love to fuck about what them niggas gotta say. I'm a woman West nigga till they put me in the grave. I don't care about what they say. Hey. Fuck with my Akima, fuck with my sisters, then I got a problem, I'm never gonna miss you. I got 100 hanging out the AR, I got a 50 hanging out the pistol. He say it's corner, I'm just being realistic. I be on them corner posted with the realest. If it's a Sabbath, then we going fishing. I'm reeling them in, that's a God-given mission. I'm really on 10, but I'm stamped in the pistol. I get the order, be glad at this mission. Hebrew Academy graduate, nigga, training and put through the baddest conditions. I don't fuck with none but the baddest of bitches. She righteous, submissive, she glad to be with me. Had that thing Putin like Batman, niggas, she know I'm a prophet, she glad to be listening. Disrespect, I ain't having that shit till I go make some business from scratch. She bitchin' a different breed of black men. We don't do the bad thing. I remember back when I was really trapping, trying to get the racks in, selling dope to black men. But now I'm trying to make it straight. Like, don't forget about my face. We sticking up straight, can't fold us. Too heavy, the world won't hold us. Don't get you some rank, I told you. Line up in these ranks, we sold you. You can take that to the bank, we focus on. How many times must we remind you? One body, one way, some break off, but never take up as a face. When the law with you ain't no up next, it's just us, nigga, that's that on that. All that weak shit, that ain't no threat. Say you won't beat, bitch, with that ain't no sweat. We with all that. The Lord called a nigga out the world. I responded and called back. Oh Lord. And everything that they stole from us, fuck that shit. We want all that. Them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, your honor, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. That's why we unaffiliated with them. I cannot fuck around with fake niggas. We taking ground when we in your city. You better have the women, have the liquor. Keep that bitch on me, please don't but the same. Don't be a fool and be another victim. Say you a goon, you just another Christian. How you my brother, you ain't in the with me. In the gutter, deep down in the trenches. We with them niggas locked up in the prison. Fucking Hispanic, Native American, Indian, we ain't just talking shit. But we living in it, we be everywhere, you can't miss it. And we be fresh as hell, take a picture. And we special now with the scriptures. Play, we gon' scream, yeah, we some killers. These niggas tripping, they mind blown. But really forgive me if I'm wrong. I don't need it pause when niggas say that they be looking for niggas to slide on. The slide that I know about is when I send with the gun with the slide for real. I get the order, you know that this slaughter. See me and my niggas gon' die for real. The bigger the better for kingdom of heaven. You niggas get wet up by me cause I'm fed up. I rep UPK. My niggas won't let up. Got choppers, got nines, AKs, Berettas. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like bitch or whatever. You say you don't like me, you say you won't fight with me and my nigga like them niggas snitching and they act like bitches. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They killing women and they fuck with sisters. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine. That's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Come on, the commanding general, your 100, we unaffiliated with them. Like they tongue and they say they keep that shit 100, we unaffiliated with them. They telling lies, switching up the doctrine, that's why we unaffiliated with them. They ain't gon' ride until they die, so that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah. See, they always ask us like, why y'all fuck with such and such? Why y'all won't come together with such and such? I be like, we unaffiliated with them. Understand me? Like, niggas be out here on some weirdo shit. And to be honest, that's why we unaffiliated with them. Hey, 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 that's why we unaffiliated with them. Yeah.
They killed, give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So that you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering? Absolutely. Should a thief go to jail when he steals? Absolutely. Should a robber pay back the money he robbed? Absolutely. So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did? That's right. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door.
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, safe facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact that I'm here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Crack in the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every cracker surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cages, safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom, we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now. You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door.
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood slump. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in his body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback to bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in the world of mad shooters. Devils design fire for our babies to pass through it. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums. One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a door. It's a door. Payback is a door.
I got big rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete your ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, for wrong, I try to tell these motherfuckers time and time, for wrong, pussy ass, purple ass nigga, man, for wrong, get your born ass right. Niggas better get their weight up, you little body bitch. Worry about a damn pay cut, you little body bitch. I ain't worried about none of these niggas, little body bitch. You damn scary ass, coward ass, little body bitch. Had to fuck around, get my rank up, you little body bitch. And I'm pouring up, y'all young nigga, and I'ma take a sip. Yeah. All these niggas want down hate, but tell them zip it lip. And you a dumb ass, scary ass boy, little body bitch. Damn. And I ain't worried about nothing, nigga, nah, I ain't worried about shit. I got more than one, so you know nigga don't reminisce. I spit flavors on these damn beats, niggas better catch a pitch. Never knew a goddamn man be scared to represent. But you a whole ass, dirt ass, little damn body ass nigga. Get body with the damn scripture with your little body ass nigga. Nigga, I'm a true priest, true lion nigga, true Zion ass nigga. And you a little boy, little bitch ass, little body ass nigga. I got big rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play. Bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, you purple, you gay, delete your ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, for wrong, for wrong, I tell you, for wrong, get your shit together, for wrong, work. I'ma do this shit till I rock, you little body bitch. I'ma ditch your ass like your pot, you little body bitch. And I'm smooth with it, y'all zop, you little body bitch. And I switch nigga on that thought, you little body bitch. And I'ma stay terminal like the cars, you little body bitch. And I'm stone cold like a bond, you little body bitch. And I'm a warrior like Dan Gabar, you little body bitch. And my aim like that a zop, you little body bitch. Need a princess papa, you little body bitch. Or anyone down the slide, you little body bitch. Yeah. I keep a couple straps in my ride, you little body bitch. Just in case anyone wanna die, cause I'm body bitch. I got big rain, you mad, get stained, work hard, then play, bad bitch, my taste, we vibe, we lay, we purple, we gay, delete your ass, lil' fame, I won't walk, not the same, for wrong, for wrong. Hey, yeah. Cold shit. I ain't come with goons, but I'm well connected. Walk in the room, it's pop, 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 like you got rejected. Let me see if you qualify or not. Spinning up in a tinted truck, riding. Your block. Busy man. I get a word, he ain't this shit from top to bottom like a motherfucking ceiling fan. Hopping out the rental van, on my way to LAX. Brothers out in Cali and they killers out of every set. But I ain't crippin' on no blood. One West, all my niggas got it out the mud. Put your face on a t-shirt, memory of niggas acting tough in them songs after the drugs. I don't need no cases, all my pistols clean. So now I weigh my options, used to use the triple beam. Used to get the wop, mix it with the nicotine. Now I travel state to state and put on for my team.
The fuck wrong with them? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get them. I see niggas and they feelings all fill them. Kick the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with me. At the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm one West, go to war with everybody. the snake, fuck the gossip. Front line with them soldiers, that's my posture. Gun drawn, trying to curse the imposter. She get out the pocket, go to war with everybody, yeah. Shit that hate make it to the featherweight. Niggas say they hard, but they sweeter than a dedication. Hold on, think it's time to introduce. I'm a man and a beast and a step and a ruler. Hold on, and a G and a soldier and a mover. Hold on, and a killer and a prophet and a shooter, nigga. Trying to stay humble, my shit crazy. Cold leader, need the blue stripes, no brick baby. Can't be serious, you a funny boy, young fly. Look wrong, must be a dummy, I ain't gunshot. Fuck that little bitch, you a hook. Nigga swear he the go, bring him to the bush, to the bush. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. Niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Yeah, at the end, gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? What's the problem? From World West, go to war with everybody.
I'm from Philly, you get hot, you catch a cold. I'm one with these brothers trying to set my soul straight. They done turned me to a prophet from a demon, and I'm locked in this shit and I ain't leaving. Never. Ski mask transform to war mode like I'm Voltron. Stamp on my head and my chest from the most high. Put something tight around your neck like a bow tie. Got my niggas waiting charged up like they phone died.
Red letter, drip clean, it looks so fly. Claim he riding, that's why I left his ass roadside. He gon' die, skyscraper to a nosedive. 9mm plus B, fuck a 4-5. The fuck wrong with him? Ain't on my level, I should let my dog get him. I see niggas in their feelings, I don't feel them. Kid the Glocky with me, it was like a ball with him. Be at the end, I gotta stay patient. They hate me, Lord, I gotta stay patient. You one of them? Yeah. What's the problem? I'm World West, go to war with everybody.
JT on the track. Hey, Fuck wrong with you, boy? You know what time it is, nigga. Better watch how you step in. Yeah. But that was my nigga. Yeah. I'm in it, yo. Got my nigga Rawan with me. But that was my niggas, it'll be an honor. You know what I'm saying? Under commanding General, your honor. That for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Look, hey, straight off the top, I love all of my niggas. That shit ain't gon' stop till we on top and we ballin', my nigga. We be fly as fuck, you know them bitches be stalking my niggas. That shit'll never change and it's the same with all my niggas. City to city, I should be at home. That's what my ribs say. But bitch, I'm grown, I'm in these streets and closed caption. Niggas know we bout that action. If a nigga play with me, then my Hakim gon' let him have it. Hey, like you the shit, this truth the shit. Nigga play, I let that Ruger hit. Get on them tracks, they be like, who is this? I'm rude with it. Ain't got no manners, all them pussy niggas talk the shit. Yeah, I know they can't stand us, but we UPK, Louisiana, bitch, that's what I'm rippin'. And my niggas solid number, real ones in my section. If you wanna get down, put your boots on, start stepping. Brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. Brotherhood is a weapon. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you steppin', cause brotherhood I lay my life down right now for all my sisters and brothers, because I love them, I see them dapping and hug them. It's amazing to see how well we adapt from the struggle. Born again from a life of sin, trapped in the gutter. My mind frame was to kill my own kind. Feeling inferior, waking up ready to die. Run with them killers, so it's just a matter of time. For why take your life or let you take mine? That's when I realized the slaves killing slaves while the white man live to get old. We in them graves, and shit got me feeling played. I opened the Bible, went through them records, found out we was royalty, a nation to be respected. But in this world we rejected, we hated for our complex. Still fighting to get accepted. We hear the truth and reject it, but love is getting corrected. And all my niggas correct me. The commandments, the foundation we erected. Brotherhood is a weapon. how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. If I die for my niggas, it'll be an honor and a blessing. Better watch how you stepping, cause brotherhood is a weapon. Hey, hey. Hey, hey.
Test 1, 2. 2, 2, 2. 2. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. The Lord said, confession good for the soul. So right now,
All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. And shot call. To be known with them niggas letting shots off. Either that or the right hand to the top door. Funny how we see vanity, not the lives lost. Can't be focused on a life that's hopeless. Out there pumping, not knowing the Lord will kill you for that hocus pocus. Used to roll with niggas that cook dope with weaponry. Same ones claim they love you. I had no life in jeopardy. And I know my mother wants success for me. But that G should take a girl straight to ecstasy. Remember running with bruh, even though we did the wrong thing. My life would've been a lot different if I fell up under Rob's wing. Was too sincere for a wicked game. Shame the Lord's name. Now we afflicted with pain. All I ever wanted was to be respected by stand-up niggas. Not knowing that them handcuffs custom made the face. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster. I ain't lying, I was close to dying. Knew I wanted to live, but I wasn't trying. I was defiant, not knowing that this ain't how we live. This just how they design it. Just when you in them streets, you get more endemic. They don't tell you gonna be on papers and on restrictions. My father said a hard head to make a soft ass. I didn't care, I wanted fear when I walked past. In a place where a black man's blood is cheap. I thank the Lord for the day I was on Lake Street. Pissing in the cup, back and forth to court. From the DC school, I swear it felt like I cried on that fucking porch. The Lord said, my sheep, they ain't hear my voice. Asked me why I'm UPK, I told them I ain't have a choice. They said God ain't 50-50 and what's gonna come to pass. The Lord called me out the world and that's not really fair. All I wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was in danger. Decisions that I made provoked the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time and I was just a stranger. Go ahead. All I wanted was to be a gangster. It's UPK until it hit the fan. I want power and a throne, nigga, fuck them grams. All I wanted was to be a gangster, but I was real as a righteous man. And now got the upper hand, gotta promote this brand. Correct whole multitudes until they all understand. If I can't get that crown, Lord, then put me in the hands of someone more mighty, make me this hit man. Reminiscing on the pain that was felt. Shit, I was in the jam. Shit, I needed help. But Twan was locked up in the jugs, put man on the shelf. Had me crying cause it felt like I was left by myself. All I wanted was to impress niggas with my grinding. Now I ain't trying to prove shit to nobody but Muhammad. Cause most these niggas lie, pop smoke. One time for the most high, he made me a cutthroat. Cause all I ever wanted was to smash my opponents. Stacking cash, not knowing it wouldn't last. Then God, I hope you accept my atonement. Cause all I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made was of the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time that I was just a stranger. All I ever wanted was to be a gangster. Little did I know I was a gangster. Decisions that I made were from the Lord's anger. Prayed to him all the time that I was just a stranger. All I wanted was to be a gangster.
We are not a traditional cafe. We're completely unconventional. And my Wix website really has to capture the same magic.
I stood 10 toes down in these streets, all ground in these streets. Roll around the city with the pound with his bleed. How to make this my last stand up, but I am not an ordinary man. I'm a motherfucking soldier.
All right, clap it up. Salam, Israel. Salaki, give me 2 seconds. Should we? Moving down, and look to the left, right, there. Perfect. Damn right. Clap it up for the young man, bro. Young man, Terry rocking and rolling, coming in strong as usual. You know what I'm saying? Damn right, brother. We're Shalom, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Baraka Thumb. To the brothers, Yahweh, Salaki, Yahweh Shamar Ilathun, by Hashem Yahweh Shah. To the sisters, we are the Israelite School and University of Practical Knowledge, starting out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, on the commanding journey of Hannah. And what we do is we teach the so-called Black, Latino, and Native Indian that we are the real Jews according to the Bible, man. You know what I'm saying? And tonight is the history class, so it's very important. You know what I mean? This is why history is important. This is why we had this class, because you're not going to learn true biblical history in the church. But here, on the Commanding Journey of Hunter, you're going to learn everything you need to know about this Bible, man.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying? And with that, the itinerary here for Atlanta in the school, Monday through Friday, we have classes from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And here it's Eastern time, from 7 p.m. Eastern to 9 p.m. Eastern. And Monday, we have the history class, which is tonight. Tuesday, we have brotherhood. And brotherhood also ties into sisterhood. So sisters, don't feel left out because you're here brotherhood. Y'all are included. The world is teaching y'all that, hey man, it's a, you know, we against each other. It's a war against black women and black men and, you know, all this and that. And it seems like they doing a good job at it. But if you really want to come against it, you want to fight against it, you really want to show that you're not against the black man, you really want to show that you're not against the black woman, tune in to Brotherhood class tomorrow from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. And show up the class too, you know what I'm saying? Wednesday, we had a law class, the biblical law class. The reason why the hell we in this shit right now, man. We are destroyed right now because we don't want to follow the Lord's law. We'll follow the white man law all day. You know, like the white man changes his laws every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, you got a new ordinance. A Negro would live in an HOA neighborhood, and you would be the best outstanding citizen. Your grass would be cut 3 inches. Your grass be gonna be cut 3 inches every week. You gonna water the grass. Yeah. Your water bill ain't gonna matter then. I ain't worried about my water. I gotta water. Listen, a brother and sister stays in the crib and it's, I'm using too much water. The white man tell you, nigga, water this grass at 3 o'clock p.m. You gonna water that grass at 3 o'clock p.m. and you gonna make sure it's cut 3 inches. You know what I'm saying? So like, you know what I'm saying? But you gonna follow them laws. You gonna do whatever you have to do to feel safe under the white man. Well, let me let you know something. You might want to feel safe up under the Lord because the Lord using the white man to destroy your behind. The white man, the Lord using the white man as a belt. And that's for Wednesday class. So make sure you tune in on Wednesday from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. the biblical law class. Thursday, you do not want to miss it. General Muhammad is solving all of your problems, answering all of your questions in prayers, and doing whatever this nation needs to be done, man. You listen, you paying for physical therapy and getting bamboozled. You wrote physical therapy. Tune in Thursday to General Muhammad class from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern. Friday, we had a Lashawan Kodash. That's the ancient tongue. You know what I mean? Black people spoke Hebrew, man. That's our ancient language. Not Yiddish, you know what I'm saying, but ancient Hebrew. You can learn a lot about it. You know what I'm saying? The brothers do an excellent job on that class, man. You know what I'm saying? And listen, it's a lot better than English. You know what I mean? I'm up here trying to feel like I need to write everything. I need a prompt. I need me a prompt because I'm like, God damn, I keep picking up the English words. Right. Somebody buy a prompt and pin a prompt right here, man. I get you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? So that's what we have on Friday. Saturday, we have our Sabbath class. You can correlate the Sabbath class to what y'all do on Sunday. The only thing different is we actually learn about the truth. We learn about the Bible on Sabbath. And we also learn how to actually serve the Lord on Sabbath. In the church, all y'all doing is just the after party after the club. You know what I'm saying? That's just the after party after the club, but you know what I mean? Folks winding down, folks sobering up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just need a place to feel good while you sober up. Right. And that's what the Christian church is for. But in here, you're going to learn about the Lord and you're going to learn how to actually serve the Lord, unlike the Christian church on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? But tonight, we have the history class, man. You know what I mean? I'm going to hold it down to my brother, Bummer Not Say Ja. You know what I'm saying? Azar, Ya Allah, you know what I mean? The you know what I mean? The Levite himself, man, can't take the podium. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna dive into a couple of things real quick. We're gonna go into how the Renaissance is actually the era where they use. See, they use the Renaissance to that's the beginning of the whitewashing of the Bible, man. Where they start whitewashing our history, man. You know what I'm saying? It's when white people start gaining a little power. They start whitewashing everything we knew. And brother, I remember being in school. Listen, I ain't making this about me. This is a confession. And really, what I'm saying, whenever I'm talking about myself, I'm not talking about myself to, make me the center of attention. I'll speak on me to show brothers and sisters. We know different. You know what I'm saying? Only difference is between you and I is I chose to fight myself for a bigger purpose.
Right.
I chose to be selflessness for the Lord. I chose to seek the kingdom of heaven instead of my own world.
Right.
But I give you stuff that where I come from, because maybe you came from that same era. You know what I'm saying? And with me, I had a hard time in school, in history class, social studies, all that. I struggled with that, brother. It like I lost. I wasn't enthused to go to school. Like I ain't had no hope. I didn't care about it. Social studies and history, because the shit never made sense.
Right.
Like it never made sense. You in here teaching me about Christopher Columbus. I didn't know it because I lacked knowledge. But I'm like, why we always learn about white people? Like, there were no black people. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was simple as hell because I'm like, what if there were no black gangsters back then? Like, you tell me ain't no niggas like, ain't no hardcore shit. That's what I'm like. Like, why the hell white people goddamn on some gangster shit? But what the niggas that's on the gangster shit? And I'm saying it on purpose for a teaching purpose. That's how it was. Like who? You know what I'm saying? I'm like, George Washington, he was a cold motherfucker. This nigga led through the Trail of Tears and did all kind of gangster. What we was doing? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Then, brother, Thanksgiving. Oh my fucking God, brother. Oh, Thanksgiving had me jacked up. They talking about Christopher Columbus in class, brother. For the life of me, I could not understand it. And I'm very observant. So I'm sitting in class, but I'm telling you, I remember this like I'm telling you the class, I'm looking at the classroom right now. I sat like in the middle, but in the lane. Like I always wanted to place, like I always been defensive. So I always sit somewhere where I can defend myself easy. So I sat right there and I'm like looking at everybody, looking around. I'm like, brother, I felt the shit. It made me feel like I was wrong. It made me feel like I was strange. A lot of stuff I knew, but I didn't understand it, caused me to have deep depression. Like deep fucking depression, brother. I suffered because I'm like, nobody seen shit the way I seen it. It's like how am I the only person that this ain't making sense. Like I'm just looking in class, I'm like, y'all nigga really, like y'all hear what they saying? Christopher Columbus discovered a land that Native Indian was already at. Everybody's just looking, and then I'm remembering like Christopher Columbus with the word how they said it, but I don't remember the dates they were saying, but I'm remembering like y'all saying that this dude came over here, did this, gave folk chicken pox. Y'all saying they did all this and that. And I'm looking around like, brother, for the life of me, I something wrong with me, brother. I felt like I was the problem. I felt like something was wrong with me. You know what I'm saying? So I struggled with social studies. I struggled with history. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't until the point I'm trying to make is it wasn't until the UPK dropping real historical facts. Watch the Commander General Your Honor, the generals, the men above me, breathe life into me, brother. Because the world took the life out of me. The world had me in a deep, depressed state. And I was right.
Right.
Did you hear what I'm saying? Whole time I was heading in the right direction. But because the world, the way the world think, it took me, man. You deal what I'm saying? It's like, oh, okay, come. Throw out a sec. You know what I'm saying? But we gonna get into it, man. We're gonna talk about the Renaissance. So the point I'm trying to make is that. Oh, you had something to say too, Azar? Yeah, go ahead, get up.
Yes, hey, excellent class.
Hey,
you know what I mean? I just want to say that, you know what I mean, while with George Washington and doing this stuff and Andrew Jackson and the Trail of Tears and whatnot, see, they were the ones, you know what I mean, on the Trail of Tears, but we was the one providing the tears. We was the one crying and dying and losing our lives. You know what I mean? Means why he put his devil face on a dollar bill. Only president we love is a dead one. Salah. Give me more money. Salah.
Right. Clap that up. You know what I'm saying? You had something to say, young man, sir? Oh, most sound crazy. All right, we about to get into it. Give me like 2 seconds. Let me just shout at everybody in the class. Okay, brother. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all like and share the screen too, man. You know what I mean? It's very important that we like and share the stream, man, because guess what? You're here. Oh, they shut up, man. They this and that. You know, you see all the bullshit online. You entertain that. We need to erase that. We need to overshadow all that, man. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you do that because a lot of us look at social media like it's real life. Am I lying?
You're right.
The real world look at the social media like it's real, man. You know what I'm saying? So if you really care about your people, you care about the people in the world, you care about your nation, share this stream, man. Like and share this stream, man. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you tune in to Commander General Yohana Black Watch on the Real General Yohana. That's YouTube. Go to YouTube and type in the Real General Yohana. You know what I'm saying? And make sure you tune into his radio show tonight at 9. General Muhammad teaches right now too. You know what I'm saying? So I really advise y'all to flip over that channel. But we got class in Atlanta too. You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. You know what I'm saying? So come, please, you know what I'm saying? Crazy the white out of one. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all some other side, you know what I mean? Y'all about you thought to all the brothers, y'all should want to thumb about Shema shout to the sisters for that. If I could, young man Timmy, whole Revelations 1:13. We about to fire that real quick.
Slacky.
Who that is got a one?
Yashrik Thar, Officer High Car checking in.
Hey, how about you? How about Thar? What's going on, mighty made swab about?
Oh man, same old. Just ready to kick it, priest.
Hey, most I cry, brother. The water for having you online, man. You know what I'm saying? That brother there is an excellent brother in the truth, man. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. The water hot.
Hey, most I cry. The water to you.
Hey, big ups to the men above me. You know what I'm saying? Who have we got on here? Okay. Hey, how you call?
Come.
Hey, anytime you already know anytime you want to, man, you can chime in and you know what I mean, drop some.
Will do, Thwatter.
Most uncrazy. If I could, we're gonna go to this real quick, man. The whitewash, because the Renaissance period, man. Back to the point I was trying to make. In the Renaissance era, when they teach you about Renaissance in the public schools, y'all remember hearing that? The Renaissance. Yeah. Remember learning about that in high school or 7th grade? It's definitely you started learning about 7th grade, so to speak. 7th grade. You right, bro. In social studies. You learn about the Renaissance. Brother, you know how enraged I was, how angry I was when I found out in the ISUPK that the Renaissance was simply the white man changing black history. That's all that shit. That's all it was, brother. I just got angry again. Like, goddamn, it's like I might have to just get the clear right now because you know what I'm saying. Like, no, I'm being serious though. Like, brother. But and the reason why, because we got our kids coming up in school right now, right? They wasn't pushing all that LGBT stuff back then. Now they trying to make it. You can't even speak on that. So imagine all the stuff they pushing in school. And I just really took it there to like the stuff they push in movies, brother. They push the most wickedest stuff in movies. You know what I'm saying? That's why I thank the Lord for General Muhammad was saying that quote, life is about war, nothing else. Brother, because it ain't about me or myself. Life is about war because we always fighting for our people. Because we know the white man constantly coming up against them. You got kids. The white man constantly changing history to come against you know what I'm saying, and destroy our people. Look what Donald Trump doing right now. Of course, we shouldn't be in the white man military fight for him, but Donald Trump done erased all the Tuskegee Airmen, black history. He done erased all the history of black people being in the army. Why? And he's so dumb. Dumb. Do you realize black people the reason why you would win in the war?
Right.
But at the same time, that's the Lord work. He hardened his heart like he did with Pharaoh. The Lord hardened his heart against black people. And his pride is deceiving him. He making think like, I don't need niggas. But in the back of his mind, he know he do. But on the surface, he gotta, we gonna change history. We gonna make it look like white people is great. And yeah, you gonna fuck up. Cause China and Russia ain't gonna play with you, brother. And the Lord definitely not gonna play with you by this people. You know what I'm saying? But you had something to say, Azar? Oh, Most High Christ. You know what I'm saying? So what we're gonna do, man, we're gonna get into this article real quick. Oh, let me share the screen. Hey, Most High Christ says the what? All right, we here. Now y'all see this on the screen, right? Okay. Let's see. I be trying to sound like Kazari. Y'all know Kazari be like Hey, give me a minute. You know what I'm saying? But look, okay, so we gonna go into it, man. The whitewashing of world history, man. We're gonna start right here. The whitewashing of world history. Y'all see it right there. Of history began on a wide scale during the Renaissance age. Did you even know that that's what that was about in school when you was in school? You knew the Renaissance era was whitewashing? You knew that? In school I did, but now. You knew that in school? No, last time. Oh, I thought it said, God damn, you're a smart brother. Good night. But you didn't know that. They didn't even tell you that. They just made it like it was just an empowering moment in history, right? You know what I'm saying? So you won't even know that brother, that's the white man is the devil, brother. Right. The fact that I'm still here saying surprised about he teaching this in a public school, private school, charter school, whatever school. The fact that I'm still sitting here like, what? Brother, that's because he's the devil, brother. You know what I'm saying? Why the hell would I expect him in his public school, his private school, his charter school to teach any ounce of the truth, knowing that any ounce of the truth would be the beginning of his downfall? You know how, we got saying like, man, you got to kill a small, paraphrase, you have to kill something small before it becomes something big. Come on, sir. Paraphrasing, you know what it's saying, right? What's it saying? You can go ahead.
It's like if I made it's similar to nip it in the bud, before it grows.
Kind of exactly. Get a brother a hand. You know what I'm saying? Kind of like that, because the reason why I say that, because that's how the so-called oppressor does, man. Right. In his schools, he don't get like a little bit of black history. Do we? Correct me if I'm wrong now. I know people gonna be like, Martin Luther King, what about MLK? Nigga, that ain't helping black people. Right. That's helping white people. Right. Am I right? What you okay? Outside of the ISUPK, right? You ain't learning about Nat Turner. Who learned about Nat Turner in school? I didn't even know Nat Turner existed until the ISUPK. Right. They're not teaching none of this stuff, man. You deal what I'm saying? Black Panthers. You ain't learned about that in school. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they destroyed the Black Panthers, but you didn't learn about the Black Panthers in school. I ain't learned about that to the UPK, man. The UPK under Commander General Hunter is holding down the rail. Like we holding down, we pinning the work to make sure our people don't be utterly destroyed up under the white man, man. You know what I'm saying? But back to this article. It says the whitewashing of history began on a wide scale during the Renaissance age as classical Roman Greco. The brother, put me that precept real quick. Psalms 55:21. I might not took over your class. I was like, yeah, you heard what I said? I said I might not took it over, brother. Go ahead, my brother. You can read Psalm 55:21. Give me that.
Con, this is the book of Psalm, chapter 55, verse 21.
Mm-hmm.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Wait. Read, if I could, Baba Shah, read it strong.
Con.
Let them taste every word.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? With the Bible, we don't read the Bible like it's a book. Like, you know how you get them AR points? You know about that? Yeah. We not chasing AR points in here.
Right.
We chasing spirits. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay.
chasing souls. We trying to wake our people up. So we can't read this like it's an AR book. Like, man, I gotta go in here and do this goddamn 20 question on this book real quick. Goddamn, let me pass. Goddamn, read it. You know what I'm saying? Nah. It's more serious. So when we read this, make sure we strongly read it. Like, every word. They got to taste every word.
Con.
Go ahead, my brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 55, verse 21.
Uh-huh.
The words of his mouth were smoother than butter.
Were smoother than what?
Butter.
Smoother than butter. Meaning you can take a butter knife and slice through butter. You can take your finger and slice through butter. It's just that smooth, brother. It ain't gonna hurt an ounce. You know what I'm saying? So when the white man speak, his words don't hurt. Shit be smooth as a mother. It be smooth. You can't even, like, he's sitting up there saying some devilish stuff. You can't even realize it because he's so smooth, bro. He's smooth with it. You take a pineapple. You try to cut a pineapple with a butter knife. This mother rough as hell.
Right.
Yet alone take your finger and try to, you know what I'm saying? But you take a piece of butter. You slice through it with a pencil.
Right.
Take your finger and brother, that's how the white man words is. It's real smooth and delicate and it'll jack you up. You know what I'm saying? But continue.
Con. But war was in his heart.
But war is in his heart. And this is why history is so important. Because it's in the Old Testament. This ain't in the New Testament. It is, Slakia. Before people got there, make a video. ISUBK says that, you know what I'm saying? Nah, listen, it says in the Old Testament, brother, war was in his heart. Donald Trump is taking the Department of help me out. Somebody know what I'm talking about? Where he changed the Department of Defense to the Department of War.
He did that?
Come on. Look it up. Look it up. Just to be a reliable source. Look it up for me, Baba Kasha. Go ahead and look it up. Go ahead.
I heard that somebody said that the other day, but I didn't really know it was for real.
No, that's for real. I seen the video. Yes.
The original was Department of War, right?
No, the original was Department of Defense. Okay, come on, gotcha.
Originally, it was Department of War when they first started, but they changed. I think it was the 50s and 40s. Then they changed it to defense.
Okay, what's that crazy?
Words. They use different words and also something called the Defense Linguistics Department, DOD. They got departments where they teach you how to speak in warlike manner, right? Not like strong, Israelite war, but to like see, I don't know what they do. It says Department of Language. That's something else.
That's him what you're saying, Department of Language, because even right now, right? This is sidebar. You see how they had these what is they called when they had the military parade when they showing like all they two what's that called? No, the you know how Donald Trump had the military parade in Washington D.C. What is that called? It's not military parade. I know it's not called military parade. You know what I'm talking about? When he's showing all the web like the military and stuff. Yeah, you know the military parade. Let me look it up real quick. Look it up for me, right, y'all, but real quick. The what? Unless somebody online got it. Marcel, I know you know, sir. You know what I'm saying? I just knew Marcel was gonna drop it in the chat. Go ahead.
Hey, all right. He says they just call it military parade or they call it a past review. That's it.
That could be it. I, in my mind right now, I'm feeling like it's something different.
With drill?
Is it the exercise? Trying to exercise?
Yeah, it's drill, the show of force, ceremonial.
Hold on, give me a second. Because you right, but you I mean if you say that, that's right, but I just feel like I heard
it's
something.
different.
Let's see. Nah, that's not it, my brother. We just gonna roll military parade for the sake of time. Like this is a sidebar, right? When we talk about the military parade, you know what I'm saying? We look at them. They've been doing that for so long, right? And the point I'm trying to make with that is, I seen a video where brothers was standing on the corner of Chicago and they tool where they tools waving them in the air. You know how brothers wave their guns and stuff like that. Why do we have a problem with brothers waving their guns when the white man don't do military exercises and have military parades, flaunting their weapons? Right. That's strange, but you know why? Because he's smooth with it. See, we manly, we aggressive. Like, nigga, I wish the fuck you would. Like, you know what I'm saying? But the white man, yes, sir. This is like a 380. You know, it's a 308 blackout. You know, I love it. You know, I've hunted many hounds. You know, the hound dogs are all with me. You know what I'm saying? It's like, nigga, sit your quirky ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, but with us, we like, nigga, grilled out. You know what I'm saying? Like, brother, I wish you would. But they make it look like it's a problem when we do it. When devil, you just had a whole march exercising all your weapons of mass destruction. You dig what I'm saying? And the history, that's history, brother. That is show, you know what I'm saying? That's what they do, brother. We have to remember that they've been doing this for the ages of the time. And now they're trying to flip the script on us. Now you got black people talking about, they see a video of a brother with women. Oh, see, they, you know how black people, you know that. You know they hate when they see brothers being men. But you ain't got a problem with the white man being a passive aggressive, man. You ain't got no problem with the white man being passive aggressive, marching down the goddamn street. But you got a problem with a brother trying to defend his neighborhood? Come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, up. Most High Christ.
And if I could, you know, we said the Department of War has been turned to its original name, or is this a secondary?
What you said earlier, right? Most High Christ,
brother. And it said that the original name was changed in 1949. That's what.
Yeah, that brother is a history scholar. I be like, so you gotta bring it up. You gotta bring it up. You know what I'm saying? If you want to be cool and shit, man. I wish I could be cool with you. Clever up that brother, man. Clever.
If I could,
go ahead.
Now they're authorized to you, like Hegseth, Secretary of War. Now when he in the briefing room, it says Secretary of War to the Secretary of Defense. Right, so they switched it up now. They got different titles. Executive order on September 5th changed.
Smoother than butter, brother. Smoother than butter. Clap it up. Get that brother a hand, man. You got something you want to say, brother? Okay, cut. As though I'm about to pass it to you in like 2 seconds if I could. In 10 minutes? Okay, cut. I got you. So we about to get into it real quick. Let me go back to the what I was sir. All right, there we go. Muslim Christ. Okay, where was that? The whitewashing of history. Y'all follow the course online, right? The whitewashing of history began on a wide scale with during the Renaissance age as classical Roman Greco. They use classical Roman Greco. Some smooth words. You know what I'm saying? Like, think when you hear classical music. Classical music make you think like, oh, it's a good, nice, yeah, smart. See, the white man is the devil, brother. You know what I'm saying? Ideas. As art became popular with the funding of the works of Leonardo da Vinci. Somebody tell me what's so significant about Leonardo da Vinci. Not you, Azar. I know you know. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Lucky, he painted the image of the fake Jesus Christ.
Clap it up for that brother, man. You know what I'm saying? He definitely did that, brother. Leonardo da Vinci. But I remember hearing these names in school, thinking that these great people, not knowing that I'm in school learning about a whole hunk of faggot. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you had something to say? How you call?
Slacky, if I may,
Go ahead,
instead of that F-bomb, we could say like the Benjamin say that the Batty Boy or something. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, the Batty Boy. Hey, most of the water. You know what I'm saying? Clap that up. You know what I'm saying? A whole Batty Boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Now you got me want to learn. I got to, you know what I'm saying? The Batty Boy. You know what I'm saying? The Batty Boy, man. Michelangelo. I definitely remember hearing that name in class. I know y'all remember hearing that. Like Michelangelo. You know what I'm saying? Raphael and many others. And many others who were commissioned to make art in an attempt to rewrite history. That's a key fact. Once again, the white man words are smoother than butter. I remember hearing rewriting history, but he's so smooth with it. You think when he's saying rewrite history, in your mind, you thinking he's just bringing this shit back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't thinking he's changing it, because he ain't saying I'm changing history. See, black people, we thinking like, hey, bro, I'm finna change this shit up. You know what I'm saying? He ain't saying change it up. He said rewrite. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it don't sound like he's changing it. Am I right or wrong? It don't sound like he's changing it when you say rewrite it. You know what I'm saying? And that's them smooth words you got to pay attention to. But you'll never be able to catch it outside of the ISUPK. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Attempt to rewrite history, classical art as pagan. And we know all the holidays that's getting ready to come up are pagan holidays, man. Starting next month. Brother, I'm finna pay the class out to you right now. You know what I'm saying? You want me to keep this up for you? You want me to keep it up for you? I'm saying you want to stay right here? You want the laptop to stay right here? Okay, yeah, you keep you doing that with it. You know what I'm saying? With that, I'm gonna pass it off to Precinct Officer 50, Isaiah Olive, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, right.
Oh yeah, the waters. Yeah. Oh yeah, I can leave it there. I don't need it with me.
Okay, good.
The water. Hey, Shalom Israel. You know what I mean? I don't know how I'm gonna take it for give that mighty priest and officer and member, Royal Elite Guard of the Brave Eight a hand. Right, you know, man, I'm proud to serve with, you know what I mean, and an honor to follow. I don't know if I can follow that, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna give it a try, man. You know what I mean? That's my brother right there. You know what I mean? Salakia. You know, I think it's been a few months since I was back here. But we're about to get a verse right quick, and we're gonna finish reading this excellent article that the officer was bringing out. You know what I mean? Let's see right here. Let's get Salakia. Bear with us here. Okay. We're gonna go ahead and continue reading that excellent presentation. Okay, the Renaissance. Hey, for the screen, it's a touch screen.
No, you got.
Okay, got to scroll. Okay. I'm trying to see where we was at right here. Classical act.
Right. Yeah, that's the stuff, right. Rewrite history.
Rewrite history. Okay, there we go. Okay, I got it. Classical art.
Where you want to go down? Scroll
down. All right, the water. All right, so we're gonna continue reading this where the excellent officer left off. Right, we're talking about history and the whitewashing of world history. You understand? So pretty much what it says right here: classical art is pagan in nature and is often identified. So we begin by linking classical antiquity to the Renaissance. So you're looking at classical literature, we're looking at stuff like that, and we think about the Renaissance, we think of something that's Americana, like they say, right? It's like something that you feel connected to, what's more American than apple pie and baseball, you know, and a little bit of hookers, you know. They don't talk about that part, right? But so like that's what it is. That's Americana. That's classic literature. And when you think about the Renaissance, you're thinking about, you know what I mean, the heroes who overcame the oppressor, right? They off with his head, and with the French Renaissance, they took up the king's head, the guillotine, and all that. Now the people can rise, and tyranny is over. And now that's BS. What they lied about the Scots, right? King James, a black man from tribe of Judah. He was a king of the Scots, right? They whitewashed it. They washed it out and put white in it, right? It was black men, you know what I mean, who invented the stop sign. A sister, by the thing, her name was Gladys, who invented GPS. We invented the satellite, right. You know what I mean? It's pretty much blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans inventing thousands, if not millions, of devices and items that power your world, but they bring you the Renaissance to lie to you, to say that, you know what I mean, they overcame tyranny. Like the Dark Ages is because dark niggas was ruling. Right. That's why it's a Dark Ages, because it's got darkies in it. Right. I remember one time I was a driver, Lyft, Uber, whatever. I'm driving a couple in Brooklyn, New York, and they're talking to themselves. I mean, I'm not a bitch, I'm the driver, and they're talking about Sinbad and this devil. He was talking so smooth. He was like, well, I don't know. You know, I the movie was good, but I didn't like it. She said, why? Why not? It was a little dark for my taste. It was dark. You know, it was a bit dark. And the way he said it, man, like he's just a regular, like I'm like, damn, I'm the driver. And they're not even thinking about me. I'm not even here to them. Right? That's how he's so smooth. And when he's left, bye, have a good day, right? You know, I'm like, you just called, you know what I mean? Right. I'm driver. And give you another example. In New Jersey, this is Brooklyn, New York. Another example, I'm in New Jersey. Somewhere far from New York. I'm dropping off a whole car full of devils to a club. right? And they was playing The Designer. Timmy Burner. Zeta the butter burner. Bees and bars, the wolves and bees, and beat at the burner. All right, that was word for word, right? Don't call me on that. Don't call me on that. But I think that's what Timmy Turner. I gotta go. They bring it to the Sandman. They're about to send me out of here like they did the Apollo. Salakia. But listen, and these devils, they're back in my car. It was a Toyota that time, a little Toyota. And you singing the entire, they know all the lyrics, and they do not skip the nigga. Yeah. Oh, they want to make sure I hear that shit. But they're real nice, though. They're in the suburbs of New Jersey, deep New Jersey, like Rahway, somewhere like an hour from New York, right? I'm driving them 27 miles. I remember it. And at the end of the trip, hey, dude, hey, bye. Hey, have a good day, good night or whatever, right? But during the entire trip, like a 20-minute trip, they put like 3, 4, 5 songs. All of them got nigga in it, right. And they know every lyric, and they repeated it. And nigga, what am I nigga? Like, damn, right? That's what we in right now. They whitewashing things. They want to know, hey, how come it's not how come it's not okay to use the word nigga, right? It's okay. Ask your granddaddy. He'll tell you, right? And then when we say, oh no, that's racist, man. How come you can say it and we can't say it? Listen, the white man is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You understand? It's a lock it. Hey, we're gonna go right quick. You know what I mean? It was an old company called the Pullman Company, right? And this company, it was part of Chicago. It was so big, they had a city, a town called Pullman, Chicago, right? Or Pullman, Illinois. You understand? And things was good. They were making money. But when things started getting bad, they started, they cut our money, right? And the white man was like, yo, I don't want to work no more. Oppressive people like, yeah, I don't want to work no more. We're going on strike. What they do is they use us to work in that strike, and they pay us like pennies compared to what the others will pay. And then we're the first to get fired. Right, you can look it up, man. They didn't pay you in money; they pay you in Pullman credits, right? Like they did in Hershey, Pennsylvania, and whatnot. You go to certain plantations did that too, right? They give you coin, like the one that burned down, the Rahway, right, or Nottoway, Salakia, Nottoway plantation. They gave you coins and credits that you could use on the plantation or around the town that the master owned, right? So you can't get money and leave and go to another town and build your life. Nah, because you ain't got no money. He give you credits. You're going to spend it in the town, only in his area, right? So that's what they did in Pullman, Illinois. You understand? Salakia. Keep going here. All right, and then something used to be called the inheritance powder, arsenic. It's a rat poison or whatnot. It was used so often, these devils would unalive their parents so often, it gave it a name, right? Like you get like cotton candy or Molly. You say you do pop the Molly, right? You say, what else you got? Angel dust, all types of names you got for drugs. But this drug was it was a poison. It's called the inheritance powder, right? Because so many devils are using it, right? Arsenic. You know what I mean? Arsenic powder. It was used so much by these Edomites to unalive their parents and get their inheritance money. And he got a nickname, inheritance powder. And part of that was used in the Pullman whole fiasco. Everything was going crazy. And they put us to go against the devils, make us look stupid. And then while they were striking, we will be getting beat. They beating down the sisters, beating down the brothers, marching, protesting and all that on strike, try to get fair. Try to put brakes on the train. They don't want to put no brakes on the train, right? Matter of fact, the real McCoy was a black man who invented air brakes. And one of his biggest clients were the train companies. The dude was making money. Now, devils are so jealous. They're hating. They're angry. The brothers getting money. And they want to, make their own companies and products. But their products was so bad that everybody wants the real McCoy. The real McCoy. Now, people want the truth so bad They want knowledge. They want to be free. They want. But what they say in my language, savvy bon Dieu. They want a Lord to praise, to worship. They want a power. But what they do, they go find somebody with the fringes on their t-shirt. They gonna find somebody who wear purple. They wear somebody with a samurai sword who call himself 7 names. He can for one for each demon. Salaki that he got, right? So, but if you want that real McCoy, you want that real truth, holla at Makula, man. Holla at Officer Napas Kaya. Holla at Commanding General Yohana, our leader, right? That is the real McCoy. That's the truth. You go to them, we got part of the truth. You know, I mean, we got a poncho, right? Right? Only place I see whole bunch of blacks, Hispanics, whole bunch of dudes with ponchos and hats, but they're not playing no guitars. That's why I'm like, yo, next time I walk by their camp, I should put $1 in their guitar, man, because they look broke, right? They got some fake looking. All right, we're gonna stop right there. We're gonna get a verse, man, before they call us a church. All right, it's a lock here. You gonna call us a Christian church over here, man? I'm about to make close the door, and yo, close the door. Salakia. Okay, all right. Salakia. And I would say the water for y'all for being with us today. Okay, you could have been anywhere right now, but you choosing the real McCoy, right? Okay, let me get a verse right here. Salakia. Let's get Isaiah 29:15 and let's hold it. Let's hold it. I just got a note right here. You know, let me see. There was something called, they used to put antifreeze in candy, right? Because if you ever had a bad judgment or misfortune of drinking antifreeze, you would know it's sweet, okay? But just before you freaking go to the emergency room and pass out, right? But it has a sweet taste to it, and it's very cheap, antifreeze. So they put it in candy and all that. Thousands of kids were passing away during the early 1900s. Okay. Now, thousands of kids passed away because American companies, capitalism, they wanted to save money. Right? They say it's capitalism, but you know, we all know it's a lie. It ain't. You can't have free, what you call it, fire department. You can't have social security. That's not really capitalism, right? But anyway, so companies want to save money, thousands of children perish, right? They use antifreeze to sweeten cough drops. You understand? And it had outbreaks of dangerous dyes used to color cotton candy and other food products, right? They gave radium candies to kids. True story. You can look it up. They used formaldehyde to extend the life of milk. You know, milk, because they didn't have fridges back then, early 1900s. They used formaldehyde, you know, and there used to be, there's something called embalmer's beef. You got embalmer's beef fluid, you know, it's all rotten out, but you can't tell because it's got embalming fluid because keep it looking fresh. So companies would send this official supplies to the army. So they would say more people would pass away from the food than the first World War, right? It got so bad that 20 years after, then the FDA was established. That's how bad it is. He ain't care. He's making his money. He's all right. Okay, but when the soldiers start passing away, perishing, coughing, it says it's the worst thing they ever went through. It said, I'd rather get shot by a Chinaman and eat this damn embalmer's beef. True story. Okay. Now, while we still on food, China used to put a deadly chemical in the toothpaste, and they couldn't sell it to America, so they sold it to poor countries like the Honduras, right? People don't even know about this. We think all Chinese, they love us, we're all friends, but they're sending deadly chemicals in your toothpaste to Hondurans, right? Until so many people passed away, then they cut the contract, right? Because that's what it's about. They don't care about your health, your safety, your well-being, your mental strength and all that, your mental health. They just want the money, and they want you to be silenced. You know what I mean? And after that, if too many people pass away, it gets unpopular, then they'll stop doing it. You got that verse, brother?
Sir.
Let's rock and roll.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seek us?
Who seeth?
Who seeth us, Salaki? And who knoweth us?
Listen, the oppressor, so-called white man, he's a devil. Okay, he does his works in the darkness. He sends people to attack some boat in Venezuela and tell you nothing about it. Okay, how you gonna nobody got arrested? There's no warrant. Listen, how come they were looking for Obama or Osama bin Laden for so many years, and they said they got him, and what they did, they throw him in the ocean. He passed away like Finding Nemo. He's in his with the fishes. That would make no sense. Right. They've spent billions to try to get this dude, right? You know what they do if they got kids from the MOVE Project, Philadelphia, 1978 or what have you, and they got those kids after they burned them, they blew them up in the building. They kept their bones for like 30, 40, 50, many years after. And those are just kids, right? Black kids. They got the bones right now in a university in Philadelphia. You're going to tell me Osama bin Laden, the world's most dangerous man, dude 6'4"? I ain't never seen an Arab taller than 6 feet. And this dude 6'5", and his beard is like, come on, man. His beard alone is like 4 feet. You know, mini beard, right? Salakia. And you're gonna tell me you're gonna find this guy? You're not gonna ask him no questions. You're not. Khalid Sheikh Mohammed, KSM, is still in custody today in Guantanamo Bay, and he's signing some kind of confession after being tortured 1,000 times. He's still alive. They can just go in there and pop him. You will never know. They could pop him and say he passed away from a heart attack, right? But the head guy, the chief, Osama, nobody's seen his face. There's no pictures. They didn't show you him being thrown off the boat. It makes no sense, brother. He's the world's most dangerous man, terrorist, right? A whole fables, stories are built on this one man. Right, a plane hit the freaking tower, and that very same plane, passport fell from that plane, and it hit the floor. It looked like it's brand new. We all believe it, right? We all believe all this stuff, but is that me? Oh, I thought, is that Osama? Yo, get that nigga from my car. He's like, yo, I'm not in the water. I'm gonna be in the car. Salakia. But listen, it would make no sense. A brother owe $10 from child support. They're gonna find that nigga. They're gonna find him. You know what I mean? And this dude got a $50 billion, I don't know how much it is, warrant for his arrest. You can't tell me you couldn't even get the reward money? That's nonsense, man. I do not buy it. Right? The oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. He does his works at night. He does his works in, you know what I mean, in darkness. He thinks what he does is in secret, but the truth is the Lord knows it. The Lord peeps it. So lock it. Let's read that again one more time.
Khan, this is the book of Isaiah, chapter 29, verse 15. Woe unto them that seek deep to hide their counsel from the Lord, and their works are in the dark. And they say, who seeth us, and who knoweth us?
Listen, when oppressor does his darkness, you know what he says? Classified, right? They just released what 1,000 whatever it is, 1,000 or 100, few hundred pieces of paper documentation from the JFK files. That's what 1960 something from years ago, and he ain't released all of it. He just show you a little bit, right? He just give you a little flash, right? So you could throw him some freaking beads or whatever, right? That's how he is. You know what I mean? But the oppressor, he thinks what he does is a secret. It's top secret. It's above top secret. Eyes only. All the stuff they have, the codes they have for secrecy. But the Lord sees all of it. The Lord knows all. He will send many hunters and so forth. That verse in Jeremiah, again, right? He will send many hunters, right? Jumping, leaping from mountain to mountain, range to range. But he think he could hide on the moon, he could hide on Mars. Elon said he want to go to Mars, man. He want to colonize Mars, right? And he want to go to the dark side of the moon, like Floyd said, that the dude, Pink Floyd, right? Listen, he want to go underneath the sea. He want to build bunkers. He want to do he want to be like the Little Mermaid, man, under the sea. Right, he want to do everything, right? But he cannot hide, he cannot run, no matter where he goes, right? The Lord and Lord's angels will find you. You'll find him, okay? No matter where it don't matter, right? Trump just said a few months ago, we have now control over time and space. I don't know if you heard that, but he said it. Like he got weapons or technologies that could go into space and whatever. Listen, the Lord, he controls space, time, multiverse, universe, all this stuff. He want to act like Marvel universe and you some kind of that's not what this is. All right, because the Lord, he will have his piece of the pie. Right. You know what I mean? You ain't gonna,
Salaki.
Hey, come through. Is that how you call the temple?
Colonel Khan. Oh, saying Christ. Did you want that precept for the hundreds of men, sir?
Oh, you got it. Oh man, yeah. Let me go there with you. What you got?
Book of Jeremiah 16:16, sir.
Rock and roll.
Colonel Khan, this book of Jeremiah, chapter 16, verse 16. Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them for every mountain, and from every hill, and out of the holes of the rocks.
Damn right. You want to add something to it, officer?
Oh, sir. Just letting you know, that's exactly, how you broke it down beautifully. Let them know that, when the Most High comes forward, there ain't nowhere for them to hide. Ain't no secrets. Ain't no none of that. You know what I'm saying? All that's going to be exposed and hunted out.
Hey, water for that. You know what I mean? The water to the mighty officer bringing out the temple. Listen, they can't hide. You'll get it from the rocks. Talk to me, brother.
Sluggy, if I may, when they say out of the rocks, they're talking about caves?
Any type of rocks you got the Colorado Rockies,
right?
The caves to Mars. If they go to Mars, a big body of rock.
Right.
If they go to the moon, a hollow rock.
Didn't they say they found Osama in the cave or in the rocks?
Man, he said so many things.
Right.
This devil, he all he does is lie.
Come on.
You know what I mean? So I would say, con to that, the rocks will be a body of rock. On a cave, a planet, I would say, if they're on a planet, I don't think they're there yet, but if they did get to Mars or whatever, we will get them there. If there was the rocks underneath the waters, the caverns, like they're saying, some people saying Atlanta used to be Atlantis, and we're the Atlanteans, and it was underwater, and it blew up, and it was whatever. Okay, if there could be rocks underneath. They got military installations that's like 1,000 feet. It could be some under rocks, underwater. So that's possible too. You know what I mean? So wherever he is, man, you see that movie Inception? The white man wants to hide in your nightmares. He wants to be your nightmares. He want to hide in your dreams. Man, the Lord will find him there too. You say, hey, close your eyes, go to sleep. I'm gonna go find the devil in your mind that's haunting you, right? Or whatever. I don't think they have that technology, but if they did, the Lord got something better than that. Okay, so lock here. Matter of fact, what we got here? Jeremiah. So excellent, right? So you say who sent fishers? You know what I mean? Sent hunters leaping from the hills, from the mountains. They will get him out of the rocks. You know what I mean? All the places he thinks he can hide in, build bunkers. Like he just dropped what JDAMs or whatever types of munition on Iran, right? And their military installation supposed to be at least 300 feet underneath the ground. So he says. And he has about 4 of them, right? Fordo, I think that's when they dropped it at. You know what I mean? So, I mean, that's what they do. They hide and plan, they hide their hand. You know what I mean? They think they can scheme and do all types of evil behind your back. But know, trust, and believe that your Father in heaven, okay, your power, if you choose to believe it, he got your back. He got your back. It'll be like that Kendrick Lamar video when monsters and aliens are behind you and dark, shadowy figures. They come about you. You don't even know they're there. And whoop, it just disappeared. Whoop, disappeared. You don't even know. You don't got to, you know what I mean? You don't even know they was ever there. Right? You mean sometimes in life you feel like you're 1 inch from something disastrous happening to you and your heart was beating or whatever. And before you know it, it's gone in an instant. And you ask yourself where that feeling came from, right? But you found the real McCoy. You know, you found the truth, the real truth. The boots, the beards, the fringes, the braids, and the masculinity. You can't have a cat just without the masculinity. You're going to ruin the pie. You're going to ruin the recipe. They got a whole bunch of dudes wearing purple. You're right. Your mother, your sister, your mother. You're right. Your mother, your aunt. Nah. Right? They had a little thing in I think Nigeria or Kenya. It was marching, wearing purple. They're acting like men, but they don't have masculinity. And they went to the Hamites nation and cussed them out in their own nation. You have no respect for the people who gave it. And they got no permits. So they got their butt whooped on camera. You know what I mean? And after that, they came to America and then had the little paper plastic. I think they got like a paper bag sign, you know what I mean? They put on there 12 tribes on the paper bag sign and they put it up, whatever. And they got ran over by a Jeep Cherokee. Okay, I have a feeling that's why the stocks went up, but that's a different story. Okay, so lock you. You know what I mean? You can't have manliness without masculinity. Okay, you can't get priestly advice from your wife. Okay, the so-called, you know what I mean, the last samurai bishop or whatever, deacon, whatever they call themselves, man. You know what I mean? Call themselves Hattori Hanzo blades from Kill Bill. They think they're so rare, you know, like, oh, you're extra sharp. Nah, it ain't that. Let's get a verse. Get one right quick. So lock you. Man, did y'all know that ICE is rapidly becoming the highest paid agency in the world? Right? The devil hates you so much that he's going to pay the ICE agents up $10,000 and more just to join. He's going to tell you don't got no money. They fired thousands and hundreds of thousands of federal workers, employees who are sisters, right? A lot of them are sisters, you know, and whatnot, doing the job. When you call your government agency, there's a sister in there, might have a little attitude, but she'll take care of you. But now she's fired, right? But now they want to put ICE agents, They're taking resources away from DEA, right? Let me see. Giving out bonuses of upwards of $10,000. You know what I mean? Just that's how much they hate you. Okay, they took $47 billion from the SNAP budget. You want to feed your children. You want to feed women, infants, and children. The WIC program. You want to help your family. Your job is so is hard. They take money. They kick you off the rolls. I know people. They kick them off the rolls, man. They won't got no more food stamps. You know what I'm saying? And they're giving ICE workers bonuses, man. Fly them all types of stuff, man. You know, for the academy, you want to join a police academy, right? Let's say you have something wrong with you. You want to join the police. That's okay. You would join a police academy. It'll take 4 years, right? Or for certain or federal agent, right? You got to get a degree to be a federal agent. Then you got to go to an extensive training program to be an FBI or what have you, right? But if you want to be a ICE, all you got to do is be a racist. Right. That's all. Don't worry about it, right? The 18-month program for what was it? High Tower and the Police Academy 5, right? Whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm watching Police Academy in the 1980s, watching High Tower, all this crazy ass dudes. You know what I mean? It was 18 months to be a police officer. To be a federal officer is upwards of 4 years and a degree. You understand? So now to be an ICE agent to get more money than any of them, all you gotta do is be Operation Stormfront. Right? You got right? That's what they dress like. The Stormfront, and you hide your face. That's it. It's a part of the job to hide your face, and they'll pay you more money to do it. Think about that, man. Every agent, they gotta bring a badge, flash it, bring a warrant, bring all types of stuff. You gotta knock on your door. These people don't gotta do none of that. They gotta hide their face and be racist. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is hate Mexicans, you know. But I'm surprised though. For the first time, you know, they got some Koreans down in Georgia, you know. But after they got some money situation fixed and handled, okay, now that's done. No more. You understand? So lock here. Let's get Jeremiah. Hold up. Okay, another one. Jeremiah 49:9. If you can get it, or all right, Baba Kushar.
Come.
Let me get there with you. Man, speaking of ICE and MAGA, it's something I learned the other day. Get this right here. You know, our Hispanic Northern tribe are calling these devils La Migra or La Migra, right? Or however they say it, you know, for migration, La Migra or La Magra, right? Which makes sense to me, at least, because if you watch the movie Blade, right, the bad guy of the movie is called La Maga. Yeah, La Magra, right? He's the undead vampire god, right? You remember you've seen that movie, man. And our brothers are calling them La Migra. It makes sense, right? Because what they do is, what a vampire does is steal your energy, suck your blood, use you, and then throw you away when they're done, right? So you come over here, you take 1,000-mile, hike, you get across the Eagles Pass, you pass the border, you get here successfully, you get a job, and they paying taxes, man. Don't let them lie to you. Our brothers are working hard, and sisters are working hard, paying taxes, building this nation, and when they're done, they get deported, right? They receive the citizenship, good citizens who obey the law, and they're a benefit to the nation, to the world. So after the oppressor's done with them, he kicks them away. He sucks their blood, sweat and tears, kicks them out. So it makes sense to call them La Maga, right? MAGA or maggots, right? Because that's what I see, right? You know what I mean? let's get that verse.
Come. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 9. If grape gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they will destroy till they have enough.
Right. Listen, it's not only enough that they stole the land from the Mexicans, right? They stole the land from them. Now they said, okay, it could come back and work for us. They did. We do. We come back and work for a land. I mean, they don't pay no rent, nothing, right? But we come back, we work for them, and they don't even leave us with a little citizenship. Don't leave you with nothing. Right. They don't leave you with a little piece of grape. They kick you out. Get out of my country. You know what I mean? They'll separate the families, all types of nonsense. Okay, Esau is such a cruel bastard. He'll take every piece of grape. He'll rob your house. He'll take the shade. He'll take the little carpet. He'll take the welcome mat in the bathroom. The last piece of freaking paper on a cardboard that you wipe yourself with, he's gonna take the little square and take it. It's fine. He'll take it. Right. He'll open the cabinets. He'll take the last piece of Crest. But he ain't gonna use it with his dirty ass mouth. He ain't gonna use it, but he gonna take it anyway. Right. He's a devil, cruel bastard. Right. Please, brother, officer.
Hey, heavy point you bringing that out, and what you saying so heavy, right? This how you know the white man is extremely selfish and he been his way forever. Right. Give you an example right now in daytime. Right. A restaurant can have leftover food. He would throw it in the trash, lock the trash can before he give it away.
Right. You know matter of fact, give him a hand. Right. The mighty officer. You know what I mean? The brave, mighty officer. Listen, and that how I know that's true. When I was in New York camp headquarters, right? A sister, I believe now she's brother's wife, captain of Delaware, whatever, you know what I mean? Sister Tazara Park, I'll say her name, it ain't no secret. So she's an excellent sister in the truth, right? She cooks and does a lot of stuff. Even before that, she was in the conscious community doing a lot of credible stuff. So her and whatnot, the New York school headquarters had a whole bunch of food, man, going to the public. Feed the people. I'm not talking about just food. I'm talking about food, brother. Soul food. You eat it, you wonder why his fingers left. You eat it, you know what I mean? It's that good. You know what I mean? So she took time out of her day, her own resources, her own money and everything. She prepared it, cooked it, went to the park, and the officials came there and forced her to throw it away. You can't even put it back in the thing. Say throw it away right in front of it, or you get a ticket, or you go to you fined or arrested and whatnot. So you gotta go and get a permit, and then you can put the food out, right? So it's a whole process to get that permit. And give me another story to tell here. Commander General Hanna said there used to be blacks, Hispanics, a lot of Jamaicans on every corner of Manhattan, man. Every corner. And that's good money, right? Selling food, hot dogs, wares, bazaars, clothes, all types of stuff. Now, when Mayor Giuliani came in, there's only two Republican mayors in New York, right? It was Bloomberg and Giuliani. You know, everything is Democrat. You know what I mean? But this guy come in, he shuts all of them down. You got to get a permit to do what you've been doing your entire life. So we had money, we had an economy. Now all of them are white. Greeks. The Greeks, they got their own things going on, whatever. When I was in New York, doing security, you know, I used to when I go to Queens around that area, it's Greeks. So much so, they teaching me how to speak Greek. You say, my malaka. You see a Greek, hey, what's up, my malaka? You're right. So it means a-hole, right? Or jerk. Yeah. But it's like, it's a lovely thing. You know, a brotherly thing, right? Right. I spoke to many Greeks, said, hey, what's up, my malaka? So they laugh, so they all know it's cool. You know, so, right? It used to be blacks, Hispanics, heavily Benjamites and whatnot, with the food depots on every corner, right? Not anymore, All of them stop. You'd be hard pressed to find one now. DC, Washington, DC. There's a lot of Jamaicans too, Benjamites, but it was blacks and Hispanics and whatnot. They had the DC cab connection, the little green cabs and all that. We used to have a great economy, man. Shut us down. Shut us down. Now Uber came in, Lyft came in, the yellow cabs before that, shut us out, shut our business out. Right? So that's like the brother said. You can't help your people without getting a license. You go to the oppressor, knock on the door. How do I get a license? Oh, we're sorry, Jack. You got to go between the month of April and March, and the third Thursday, and after the moonlight of the fourth risen sun. Forget it. You don't have the complexion for the protection for the collection.
Right.
That's what Paul Mooney, he said, got the collection. You know what I mean? You ain't getting nothing. Salakia. You know what I mean? That's how it is. If you're black, Hispanic, or Native American, you know what I mean? That's how it is, man. It's hard out here. Okay? But listen, this is the place to be. ISUPK. You know what I mean? Waking up the kids, waking up the people, man. Feeding the people. Okay? Showing the world what true brotherhood is. All right? It's showing the world what those fake Israelites are not. Okay, they're not us. We don't peg, we don't get down with that. Okay, we tie fire to our sisters' tails. We don't do no pegging. Right. Ain't no Peggy Sue up in here. Right. Salakia. All right. Another verse right here. Matter of fact, let's go to 10. Baruch Shah.
Khan. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places.
Hold up. I have what?
Uncovered his secret places.
Ain't that what we just talked about? He's in the rocks. He's in the hills. He's all over the place. He got so much secrets, right? But what did the Lord do?
Uncover his secret places.
Uncovered his secret places. Keep going.
And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
Man, talking about spoiled. These devils are so damn spoiled, right? It was a little joke I heard from Paul Mooney, but here's what he said. You know, he saw one of these devils, let's say, Britney Spears. Did you know Britney Spears was an honor student? Right? Who else is a trash devil? Name somebody. A devil who's just a piece of trash. Right? Eminem. Let's say Eminem. Okay. Eminem was an honor student. Who else? Paris Hilton was an honor student. He said, what? Paris Hilton, Eminem, Britney Spears, someone's honor student? What does that mean? I saw that be in court. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. Yes, Your Honor. No, Your Honor. They're an honor student. See, that's the best you can get from these Edomites, man. Right. But I saw it's a black little girl. I think she's 7 years old, man. Around 7 or 6, what have you, right? A young black sister from California who has a 4-digit IQ. You know what I mean? Our people are smart, man. And there's another brother, it's like 14. I think he's in Georgia. He got accepted into one of the best schools in the world. And there's another brother who's 21, a black man, tribe of Judah. They said he's one of the youngest millionaires in America. You feel me? And they want to say that we're thugs, we're criminals, we're reprobates, we're feeble-minded. All this crap they want to say about us, but they are honor students because all they do is see the judge. You know what I mean? All day, man. Let's keep going. Hey, brother, your laptop is about to pass out, man. You want to charge it? All right. I mean, I could put it in my trunk if you want. You know, I need a laptop, but I don't teach with one. You know, I I don't got the skill that some have, man. You got a laptop, and you fancy. You got HP high power shit, man. HP was a Hebrew power. You got a Hebrew power laptop, man. Give him that. Hey, that's brotherhood, man. That's my brother right there. Listen. You could have been anywhere in the world. I'll say that again, man. But you chose to improve yourself, to do better with your life, to improve your health, even your wealth. Because that's what happens when you're in the truth, man. Everything goes up. To trickle down, to trickle up, all that stuff. You know what I mean? In the truth. Because this here, you found a real McCoy.
That's right.
Oh boy. Okay, listen, let's keep going. Let's keep going here. It's lock here.
So, like, sir, you want me to read verse 11?
11. Let's see what's in 11, man. Let's give that a shot.
Con. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 49, verse 11. Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Widows trust in me, Salaki.
Right. That's the truth, man. Listen, Commander General Hanna has fed so many fatherless children. He has fed so many single mothers. You know what I mean? So many homeless people, help people get homes who don't have a home. It's not like the Wizard of Oz, but it's people who's dumb, who don't have a brain, and now they could think for themselves.
Right.
You could stand on your own too.
Right.
You know what I mean? You got a heart. You ain't no longer a scarecrow. You know what I mean? But we ain't wizards in here. It's a lock here. It's the truth. It's not magic. Although you follow it, you obey the laws, statutes, and commandments, you'll be a brother, be a sister, and it'll feel magical. All right, you'll feel magical. You'll feel like Felix the Cat and his bag of tricks. You know what I mean? Salakia. But that's what the truth could do for you. All right, but you gotta get in there, man. You gotta hustle. You gotta work. You gotta figure things out. All right, you gotta call your camp leader, and he'll help you figure things out. You know what I mean? Be on social media, like, share, subscribe. You know our content. We out here sharing food, giving clothes to the needy. We got prison programs all over the world. Okay, we got chapters, you got schools, pretty much every state, Jamaica, Colombia, so on. Okay, we got people who parlez-vous français, who will talk to you, all right, in your language, your native language. We got people who say habla español, who are going to talk to you in your native language. You know what I mean? All that stuff. Okay, we got people who speak Spanish, French, German, 9, all that stuff. Okay, but all right, let's get a verse right quick. Let's get Obadiah 1 and 10. All right, because did y'all know? I don't know if y'all knew, but private prisons are on a rise right now. You got Alligator Alcatraz of Florida, but some people say it's Alligator Auschwitz. Right? You got concentration camps being, you know what I mean? I said, Orale, right? We got Orale up in here, you know what I mean? My brothers, Adawan, you know what I mean? Anyway, some different thing. But in Florida, they building more prisons. You know, they built that prison in 8 weeks. 8 weeks. And I think it cost what? Oh, man, I got the money with me. It should be at least 100 million, if not more than that. You know, and we out here, they got tents, people poor, people homeless, and nothing. They gonna kick your tent, burn it, take your clothes, and force you to move. Meanwhile, they're building prisons, concentration camps in less than a month, about a month and a half, pretty much. That's why you know the oppressor's the devil. He's got no money to do right. It's impossible. I don't know what to tell you, buddy. Right? Is what he tells us. He's got no time to do the right thing. He got no interest in being righteous. But he'll be evil all day long. He's in deep dark. He's in concentration. He's in concentrated meditation, thinking about negativity, evil, right? That's his blood. He goes out of his way to do something that's out of this world because he's a damn devil and the father of lies.
That's word.
You know what I'm saying? Now, they even planning to build a bear Alcatraz in Colorado. They want to build something out there in the middle of the woods where it's just bears, snakes, and all that crap, right? And he don't got no money, but he's gonna build all that stuff to oppress you. That's what you got, brother.
Come, this is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
Shame shall cover you. Man, you're gonna be so, like we say in my language, and the Levites say, somewhat. You, I mean, shameless. You go without shame. Like somebody who the king who is naked. The emperor has no clothes. You know what I mean? And it's come to find out, they're saying that this current president was in the Epstein files. Man, he was best friends with Epstein and all. Listen, I wouldn't be surprised. Because all the nastiness, all the deviousness that these people do, man, it's crazy. Okay, and shame shall cover him. He will no longer be a virgin, as they say. He'll uncover the thigh. You know, you say America is such, it's such a sweet, it's America. It's just a lovely place, right? They say it's, what is it? Home of the brave. It's something they were saying. Anyway, we'll get to that another time, right? But let's read that one more time, Baba Kashar, bro.
This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
All right. Forever. Okay. I think one of my favorite comedians, he passed now. He just said, you were in prison for a long time when they took the foe up the damn thing. You know what I mean? How long you in here for? Ever? I'm just ever. That's the white man. He gonna be in there ever, forever. You know what I mean? And the righteous shall claim the land. The last shall be first. You understand? And we will rule. The priests will reclaim the land for our Father. You know what I mean? For his righteous sake. You know what I mean? And if you're gonna ask, you're gonna say, hey man, you remember him? Remember them? Remember Queen, whatever, what's her face? Somebody say, hey, if the Queen of England is that ugly, then how does the witch look? What the witch look like? Damn. Right? So that's how it is, man. You know what I mean? You just got to get in this truth. You know what I mean? Have faith. Pick a side. Don't be on that fence. Got to choose and pick a side. Right? Because the time is here. We're at the last days, man. You've seen incredible things in the world that you ain't seen forever. A president who's got 34 felonies or whatnot. And all. Now they want to say, they want to arrest Obama, right? They say he did something with the files, or it's all crazy, all right? And you want to put yourself in the right position. It's a lot. You want to be in the right place, okay? You want to be, you know what I mean? I don't sound like the TV show Cheers, but you want to be a place where everybody knows your name. Listen. Brotherhood, man. You want to be right here. Right. With your brothers and your sisters, man. People who know your name, who gave you a name. Now you gonna give yourself a name, you General Butt Naked. You Nathaniel 7000 or whatever. You know what I mean? No. You're given a name. They see your spirit, they observe your works and how you moving and how you walking and how you talking. and all that stuff, and you're given a name, right? And just like Cheers, you come up in here, you have a beer. We'll give you a drink. You want a drink, brother? You know, even if it's just club soda, right? But you know what I mean? Sorry. But over here, you feel welcome, man. You know why? Because you are welcome. Okay, you a black man like me. Okay, you're my brothers, my sisters. Hey, Shalom, brother, the shepherd. There he is, my man. How you doing, man? Hell yeah, my man. Hell yeah, ready for war? All right. You know what I mean? Right now, where we at right here? We're at Obadiah 1 and 10. Right? If you want to join us right quick, my brother, man. You know, we were just saying about that old show, the Cheers, man. Right? You want to go to a place, everybody know your name, and we know what your name mean too. Right? That's the thing. You know what I mean? It's a spiritual place. It's a heavenly place, as you say, Bashamaya. Right? In heaven. Shout out to Officer Thamayam, you know what I mean, the perfect one, right? You taught me what that even meant. Bashamaya. Right? You want to go to a place where everybody knows your name, right? Right here, man. We know your name. We know what it means. We know what you do, and your work is appreciated and honored. But brothers who have who are no longer with us, who have returned to the great Father, the Most High Power, we honor them. We put their pictures on the wall, right? We remember the brother. What happened if you quit not quit, but if you leave the army, if you're injured, man, you go to the nearest downtown city, go to your nearest train station, and you don't need a picture because he's right there next to the bench, losing his damn mind. Right. Singing or doing some crazy thing and begging you to give him money. Right. Okay, that's what happens when you serve in Esau's army. Right. You serve for, the Lord's army. Right? We have a mighty, wonderful men who fell. They ain't fall, but they passed away. But we remember them, man. We put them on our walls. We pass by every day, tap on that wall, hit that wall, man. You know what I mean? That could be me. Because brother right there had the exact same thing that I have right now, right? But you know what I mean? And I want to honor his name. And we keep honoring his name. Officer, my Patazar and my Katazar to strike through my Katazar, right? We remember the brother. We every time we up here, you know what I mean? And they say the conscious people say Ashe, and we honor the ancestors and this and this and that. You know what I mean? Some do in their way and whatnot, bringing out teachings and whatever, but bringing out what we teach, right? But we put you on the wall. We remember. We put photos of you, man. We, you know what I mean? Take care of your family once you out of here, man. Take care of your kids. Take care of the funeral, whatnot. You know what I'm saying? That's what we do. We honor the children of the Lord, right? Esau. You know what I mean? You go, man. What happened to that dude, Pat Tillman? Who remember Pat Tillman up in here? You want to tell me who he was?
Lock it, sir, if I could.
All right. Come on, through.
Come on, lock it, sir, if I could.
Please.
He was a football player for the Cardinals, and after September 11th, he went to go serve in the military, and he didn't even get he didn't even take a bullet from the enemy. He took a bullet from his own people, his own.
We going ahead of you going ahead of us.
Salakia, sir. Salakia.
But the excellent, give the brother the trooper now, right? Give the trooper a hand. Goddamn right. His name was Pat Tillman. I call him a legendary Edomite. He's like the dude you see. He's like Captain America, right? He's like the dude you see in the movies who becomes great, right? He had a whole bunch of issues. He fought. He worked hard. He finally made it to the NFL. I can't remember the team. I think it could have been he said Cardinals. I thought it was Los Angeles, but I could be wrong. So that's all right. So he was in the Cardinals, right? And after 9/11, September 11, 2001, that crazy guy was talking about, Mr. Most Wanted with the 5-foot beard, right? Osama, he left his $1 million contract. He left money. Esau left money on the table. He picked up a gun not to go to school, right? Like a lot of Esau like to do, go to school and go fight for the kids, not fight for the kids, but fight the kids, right? So he picked up the gun and went to Afghanistan. But people, his Edomite, his fellow brothers were so jealous of him. They say he was 6 foot something, strapping. They say he was handsome and in good shape. That's what they say. I don't know. But people were jealous of him, right? He's an actual hero. So on one of the missions, Esau's his own brothers shot him in the damn back. It was, you can look it up, man. It's a crazy story, man. Right? This guy left money. He went to do what he thought was the right thing, but you can't do the right thing serving the wrong leader. Okay, Esau, you can't. I mean, if he sends you to war, guarantee you're gonna murder somebody. You out there to murk people. Okay, you ain't no, soldier saving people. You're working for the corporations. If you ain't already know that. Okay, whoever Banana, this is a guy from Chiquita Banana Company. He sent armed forces over there, mercenaries, contractors, and whatnot, and they own the country. You can't even do. I think it was Chile, right? You can't even do what you want with your land, right? That's how it was, and they sent soldiers there to protect the corporations, right? That's why you over here, you see the cops are in the locations where it's most money. You go to Buckhead, you see much more cops, more cameras and everything. You know what I mean? The lights are not on, the lights are off. They want you to feel comfortable when you're shopping. Okay? But certain places, they got the big old lights. You go to the hood, bright lights, man. You know what I mean? Sometimes for me in New York, I see cops walking with dogs. I see people holding big old M4 carbon machine guns. You feel like you're under siege, right? That's not just a Steven Seagal movie, right? But listen, you feel like you don't feel at home, man. I swear with Rome. What you got, brother? Please.
Talking about how like in Penn Station, like they're stationed out in like full like military gear and like on the subway stops and stuff.
Yeah, the cops have got body gear. The cops have the helmet. I seen them.
Right.
And what else? Now they got, Esau's so poor, he's gonna pay $400,000 for a robo dog, right? He gonna put that robot dog right up your ass, right up your alley. It's a lie. It was a different word over here. We'll be seasoned over here. He'll put the robot dogs to sniff right up your alley, okay, to scare you, to make you feel uncomfortable, to make you feel like your tax dollars, you didn't earn it. You didn't earn what you have here. You didn't. Your people didn't build this nation. You're just children of slaves. Okay, he wants you to feel very uncomfortable. All right, but and he gonna cut your food stamps, billions and billions of dollars off your benefits. He gonna cut you off of everything that you work for and you deserve. But he's gonna put a $400,000 robot dog in your city. See, he gonna put it in your face. He don't got no money, but he got a dog that costs more than a damn Rolls Royce. Okay, but you got a choice. Where do you go? What do you do? You gotta find a congressman to write a letter to, and when you send him that letter, you're gonna pick up the letter and then put it right in the damn trash before you reading it, right? Because you don't want to hear nothing you gotta say. All right, it's a lot here. Where we at? Let's read that one more time. Obadiah 1:10.
Come. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1, verse 10. For thy violence against thy brother Jacob, shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever.
All right. Now we just spoke about he built Alligator Alcatraz in less than 8 weeks, and it housed 5,000 people. Okay, no, it ain't got no bathrooms or nothing like that, right? You don't need that, all right? But you know what I mean. Now, Wall Street bankers back in 2008, 2010, again, they got over $8 trillion in bailouts. The bankers made mistakes, but they stole money. They made bad decisions, and they still went home with a bonus. Make that make sense, right? But you make a simple mistake at Amazon job. You may pick up the wrong item, or you may deliver to the wrong address by mistake, or what have you, or you losing your job. Okay, you may never even work again. You make a small mistake. Let's say you steal some money. You steal some bread. You want to feed your children, which you shouldn't do, right? I understand, right? He's gonna throw the book at you. But if you still you caused the economic crash of 2008, he's gonna give you $8 trillion, right? And he's gonna give it again in 2010. And then you make another mistake. You know that the Donald Rumsfeld went on live TV and said, what did he say? He said it is, but it isn't. Right? What do you mean? Well, we can't locate $21 trillion. Yeah, did y'all hear me? They lost 21 trillion. Come to find out, it's 30, more than that. They can't even. It's a black budget. They got systems they building to keep you in control, and it's top secret. Nobody knows how you lose $21 trillion. Nobody lost their jobs. You know what I mean? They got promoted, in fact, because that's the land you live in. You live in the land of unrighteousness, a land of iniquity, the land of your oppressor. Okay, that's why people are so sad. That's why people are depressed in this world. People have major depression, have OCD, what is obsessive compulsive disorders. People have all types of conditions, diseases, ADD. Oh yeah, man, you got ADD? Well, I got 100 TV. I got 100-inch HD TV. Oh yeah, well, I got HD ADD, nigga. Right? So we slaves argue about who got the best chain. We over here talk about who got the worst disease. Man, I got my money coming from the government, man. You know, for I lost my this and that in Iraq. He said, oh yeah, well, I lost my liver in Afghanistan and I got this benefit. We are messed up, my people. Okay, we are sad. We're talking about he won't call himself Diddy Love, right? What he's doing is destroying our people, destroying our women and our men. Turn our men into what Officer McCoy said, Batiman. He turned it like people questioning the sexuality now. You want to get the bag, and now you got to get back. You got to get the bag now. You know, it's a lot. That's how it is right now. You want to get the 360 deal, you got to get on, you got to kneel. Right? That's how it is, man. You know, they give you that, they call it the gravy train, man. They don't get it in your gravy. That's how nasty and disgusting these people are. You know what I mean? But have faith, my people. Don't lose faith yet, man. I know it's hard. It seems like it's impossible sometimes, but you know what I mean? You found the real McCoy, the real deal. You know what I mean? ISUPK, where real men reside.
Right.
You know what I mean? You go to other church, let's say, you know, IUIC, where real men tell real lies. Right? That's how it is, man. So that's what they do. You understand? But let's get Proverbs 29:2, right? Because when they cut your food and stuff, your food supplies, they cut your benefits in half, you need to cry out, man. You need to let it out. You know, you need to say, hey, man, what did I do? You know, You ain't doing nothing wrong, but we're just changing policies. We got a new regime in town. We got a new government, new leaders. So now you gotta suffer, boy. That's all. Nothing personal. You know who got that verse?
I got it, sir.
Rock and roll, bro.
Khan, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
Right? You see that. Listen, when people see UPK, they happy, man. They want to hug. They want to hug the prophets. Like we went to Carolinas, the McDougal projects. The kids wanted to hug Captain Akkad. They wanted to be around us, man. They were smiling. They was happy. And you know what else it was? You know what else? There was full stomachs. Okay, but this little boy walking like this, man. Like he about to give birth any minute. You know, we feed him, man. Good food. You got him some Pampers, all that stuff. We pulled up and gave him some pull-ups, man. That's what we do. Right. And we give them little huggies too. We love the kids, man. Right? People see righteous authority, righteous priests, they're happy, man. They were running inside the little van because he was on the side of the van doing security detail, running around the block. Kids were running all behind the cars. The young women are out, the sisters, the elderly women and whatnot, they're waving, saying thank you. Cops don't come around here. They don't answer no calls around here. People don't feel safe around here. They don't feel like they're cared for around here until the ISUPK came around here. Right. You hear? Right. That's the truth. Okay, let's get that verse one more time, brother.
Khan, this is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 2. When the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. But when the wicked beareth rule, the people mourn.
The people mourn because now that the wicked have regained the throne, regained the reins of power, it's no longer defense. I'm not the Secretary of Defense. I'm the Minister of War. That's what it is. That's what that is. Okay. Now people are leaving the country. They want to go to Canada. Rosie O'Donnell like, F that. I'm going to Ireland. I'm going back to Ireland. Yeah. Right? That's what it is. Because when a wicked rule, people are not happy. People are sad. People are losing their benefits. People, your dollar used to be $5. Okay? You want to get a bag of Oots? Used to be 25 cents, man, with the wise arrow or little owl on the bag. Can't even afford an owl. Now it's a toucan. Like a little, what do you call that toucan, Sam? Right. Now it's a pigeon. Okay, it's a pigeon. Now, and you gotta pay $1. Right. Okay, you want to go get on a train, on a bus. You know what I mean? It used to be $1.50. Now it's going $4 in New York and whatnot. You know what I mean? You want to get a cabbie, your cabbie don't even speak English, man. Now you got to get an Uber and pay more money. How that makes sense? When the wicked are in power, people are sad. They got NAFTA, the North American Free Trade Agreement. You losing your job. They got GATT. Yeah, I forgot what that meant, but they got, you know what I'm saying? They got all types of treaties and governmental contracts to send jobs across the border. And then when people come here to work, man, we getting them the hell out of here. Deport them. They deport you faster than Sean. What's that do, Sean? Who made that song? Deport them. Come on, man. Talk to me. That dude, Sean Kingston. They're gonna deport you faster than Sean Kingston. He don't got time to make us a remix. You know what I mean? He in the studio trying to make a remix, and they all deported. Like, what the bum clock is this, man? You know what I mean? You gotta count the song. You know what I mean? You like Batiban, man. You know, listen, that's what they do. Okay, that's who they are. That's the truth, man. All right, let's get one more. Matter of fact, read the next one, Bubba Shaw.
Khan. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 29, verse 3. Whoso loveth wisdom rejoice his father, but he that keepeth company with harlots spendeth his substance.
That's it. You ain't got nothing at the end of the day. You got no energy. You ain't got no money because your harlot that took it from you. You know what I mean? That's what happens when you follow false leaders, man. You believe in false gods and you follow false friends. Esau. He ain't your friend. He ain't your leader. He ain't your God. He's Caesar Borgia. You mess with him, you're gonna be messed up. At the end of the day, you're gonna be like you lost all your money and lost all your energy messing with Esau, man. Because that's what he does. He'll mess your mind up. He'll leave you depressed. He'll put you on 5 different drugs, man. Prozac, UWAC, all that stuff. Even he'll leave you with whack on 100. That's how bad it is. He'll leave you, I mean, it's a lot. But when the righteous are in rule, if you know what I mean, you have the pleasure and grace to meet Commanding General Hanum, be in the midst of his men, his generals, captains, officers, troopers, you know what I mean, even the students and whatnot, the sisters, the grace, the wonderful head covered sisters, so graceful, man. You have the pleasure of being in the presence of the ISUPK, you will rejoice because you're in the presence of righteous leaders. Okay, now with that, we pass the class, the priest, mighty officer of the Brave 8, my refuge, Officer Mike Bakula. Clap it up.
Okay. Hey, Salam, Israel. You know what I mean? ISUPK security announcements. We are the ISUPK starting out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. Group of new brother and sister with a new brother and sister coming to the school. They are off limits for 6 months. They are here to share themselves of the word. They are to be saluted only. If a brother and sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she, they're here to share themselves of the world. If they need transportation, the teacher will arrange it at the slack. At the 6 months, if a brother or sister have an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to a brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 month period, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment, man. You know what I'm saying? Tithes is a commandment, man. You go to ISUBK.com and pay your goddamn tithes.
Right.
It's a commandment. And see, this is another way to cut the Christian church. The Christian church tell you the law and laws are done away with. But you just see right here, we said tithes is a commandment. If the laws of the Lord is done away with, why the hell is you giving your pastor money to pay your child to be quiet when he molests your child?
Good night.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's, it's like, you know what I'm saying? Right. Numbers, chapter, you can find it in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21. Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Mike Ishua, which means 10th in the Hebrew, that's 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord give you. Give to the Treasury Department or a teacher. Priest fund, free will offer for priests. It's not mandatory, but whatever sort of amount you would like. In upcoming holy convocation, we have the memorial of blowing the trumpets, man. That will be taking place. And taking place on the 15th. No, 21st. The water for your help. It's on Sunday, September the 21st, sundown. Meaning on September 21st from 7 p.m. to 9 p.m.
Right.
You are ordered by the Lord to be here in the ISUPK, you know what I mean, 3353 Glenwood Road. Do not take your behind no Christian church.
Right.
Take that time, get a nice breakfast, you know what I mean, relax with your family, and bring you and your family to 3353 Glenwood Road, Decatur, Georgia. 30032, sundown, 7 p.m. to 9 p.m. Eastern on September the 21st. You know what I'm saying? All right. I get Aquatic, make sure we checking the bulletin board in the back, man. You know what I mean? Any events we got going on in the city, anywhere we taking over. If anyone wants to be a trooper in the school, start wearing all black boots, shirt, pants, headband, scarf. With that, we're going to give one courtesy salute to the brothers, men of Israel, Elijah. Mike Shabbat. Hey, Mike. Barak.
Yahweh Shem Yahushua Barakathon.
What we just said, may the Most High bless you in the name of Christ. Yasha Matah, hands down, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters online. Hey, Mike Shabbat. Hey, Mike Barak.
Yahweh Shema Anathon Ba Shem Yahushua.
What we just said, may the Most High watch over you in the name of Christ. With that, class dismissed.
I got you.
For so long you've been sighing and crying, begging for justice, and here the Lord is bringing you justice right here to your streets.
City eyes.